Hello, my name is Beau Mattingly, and this is my Internet of Things in Italy presentation for CAS Global Information Technologies. Great. To start off, what is Internet of Things, or IoT? Internet of Things describes a network of devices, which could include cars, smartphones, home systems, etc., that have sensors and other technology connecting them and allowing a sharing of data. An example is your home Alexa sharing data between your phone and the internet. Well, this is more of a personal use. There's a lot more commercial uses of Internet of Things, as we'll discuss later in this. So, who's using Internet of Things? Presently, Internet of Things is used in many aspects of our daily lives, some that you wouldn't have even thought of before. Monitoring agriculture, supply chain specifics, and traffic conditions are all examples of its applications. In Italy, Internet of Things is used to enhance agricultural practices, making them more efficient and sustainable. So, why are they using Internet of Things? Internet of Things has many positive applications within the agriculture industry in Italy. As mentioned before, the enhancement in technology is beneficial in creating productive and sustainable agricultural systems. The Italian government even created a plan to better implement smart technologies in farming. They distribute 1 billion euros to support the adaptation and adoption of digital technologies in farming. And that's statistics provided by Ken Research, which I mentioned at the end of this presentation. This demonstrates a large incentive for agricultural productions to incorporate Internet of Things into their practices. Where is Internet of Things being used? Internet of Things is being used all over the world and in a countless number of industries. From personal home systems to large supply chains, Internet of Things can help bring a higher level of efficiency to many different areas. Italy is not an exception. Internet of Things is being implemented throughout their production system. I chose to focus on how they are developing it into agricultural practices, as this targets a key aspect in sustainable development goals. So when is Internet of Things being used? Internet of Things is being used 24/7 in certain industries to maximize efficiency. The process of sharing data is happening autonomously and constantly developing. Through this consistent effort is why large developments are able to be made. Specifically in agriculture, Internet of Things allows for costs to be monitored nonstop and have this data shared instantly. So how can Internet of Things reach sustainable development goals in Italy? Internet of Things can reach sustainable development goals in many, many different ways. As I mentioned before, IoT is particularly useful in making processes more efficient. This includes supply chain systems, production development, agriculture, and many other industries. By making systems more efficient, IoT is able to make them more sustainable as they are producing more for less. In Italy, I chose to specifically demonstrate how IoT is able to make the agriculture industry more sustainable and help reach these goals. Okay, to wrap things up, I'll put together the 2 truths and a lie. So, I'm sure you're aware, but 2 of these statements are going to be true, and 1 of them is going to be a lie. It's based off information that I presented here with you today. So, the first statement: Internet of Things describes a network of connected devices. Try to think if that's a truth or a lie. Okay, next statement: Internet of Things has a limited reach. The final statement: Internet of Things can help make agriculture production more efficient. Okay, I'll give you a second just to think about it. Okay, so the lie in this statement was Internet of Things has a limited reach. This is incorrect because Internet of Things has a very broad reach and can spread through many industries, as I mentioned multiple times before. And it's very useful across all aspects of development, daily life, and really limitless applications. Okay, here are my works cited, which help me compile the data and use specific facts. I specifically used the one from this Ken research in the middle, and that was very useful. Okay, thank you for listening to my presentation. Bye.